Hello, gladiators in suits. This is Scandalicious for Olitz, and I am back, as well as the new season for Scandal is back. Happy New Year, first of all. Let's go back to the last two episodes of Scandal. What was that with Abby? Okay, she and David, when she went in to thank him, I guess, for the giving her the surveillance tape. What was that with the hands in the mouth? I no. Okay, that just did not do it for me. And then she proceeds to drag him by the mouth and throws him onto the floor and have her way with him. Okay, obviously she went over there commando, but she went over there with, I guess, her panties in the car and had her way with him, and then was so disgusted with herself afterwards that, she just couldn't speak. I mean, neither one of them spoke the whole 10 seconds that went down. And I'm like, okay, that scene was kind of weird. Okay, did you guys feel that way? I mean, it was not a hot scene at all to me. And then when Becky killed the family, you guys, oh my gosh, I was so hurt that his family was killed, and hurt that she would do that. And she was bold. I mean, left the tape so that he knows that she did that. Okay, she wanted him to hurt because he hurt her for double crossing her. Okay, so yeah, she's a cold-blooded one. All right, and he's gonna have to be just as cold and just as bloody on her as she was to that family. You got this lady was vicious in her revenge on Hulk, and I wonder if she was really going to run away with him, because her job wasn't done. She did not kill the president. Or was that a plot to get him to be on the run? Okay, and then have everybody looking for him. She said that she wasn't trying to set him up, that she could have planted his DNA and all of those things in the room, in room 807, where she actually had the gun set up to shoot. Backtrack. Was that not awesome? I mean, the gun is programmed, and she is obviously somewhere in the vicinity controlling the gun by remote. Wow. Is the judge giving up Hulk to keep her position on the bench? Does she really believe that vice president, because I refuse to acknowledge her as the president, because our president is still alive and kicking and will return. So does she really think the vice president is going to honor that? No, especially now when they find out that Hulk was not the shooter. All right, so now that we've caught up and we've kind of reminisced on what happened in the last two episodes of Scandal, what is going to happen in this season of Scandal? And of course, they're going to show Hulk being tortured and all of that kind of stuff. And all he wants to know is the president still alive? Because if the president is still alive, which he is, then he's still in danger. Becky is out to finish the job. That's what professional hit people do, right? So of course Olivia has to get them to release him, and only Olivia can do that. David went out there and started talking to the big man in the CIA, or the Pentagon, or whatever his title is, and was saying about his civil rights, and you're violating his civil rights and all of that kind of stuff. And homeboy say, shut up. Wow. It was like, I run this show. This is the Pentagon. This is not U.S. soil. I am the U.S. of A. Okay? Shut up. I was like, oh. Did he read him or what? I was, oh my gosh, such a strong man. All right, so all right. Anyway, that was that little scene. They tweeted that on, of course, Twitter, and I saw that, and I was like, wow. Put you in your place quick. Bam. All right. So anyway, so my prediction. All right. So let's get to that. So I'm not really surprised about her being the shooter. I knew she was involved, but I'm still convinced that Charlie is involved somehow, because Hulk only found 4 bullets. There were 5 shots. Where is the 5th bullet? Hulk is very thorough. Now, granted, he said he didn't have time to look all over the room for the extra bullet, but I'm pretty sure the police, the CIA, the Homeland Security, and all of them checked that room out from top to bottom, of course, after the fact. That's another issue I have. Why in the world did they not check the hotel across the street from where the president was going to be? Come on, people. It is time to get Farrakhan or somebody involved in the security. It is ridiculous. But anyway, I digress. Okay, so where was I? Alright, so he only found 4 bullets. There were 5 shots. Or my prediction is Charlie is that 5th shooter. He shot the press secretary. And this Becky lady was the one who was supposed to take out the president. The 4 bullets means there's a 5th bullet out there floating around somewhere, and I believe it's going to be found in another place, at another hotel where Charlie actually was. But okay, so that's my prediction for the shooters. Now the question is, who is the person behind the hired guns? Is it Hollis? Which is so obvious he's involved, okay? He would want that press secretary dead, definitely. He wants anybody and everybody connected to that voting booth taken out. So that means Quinn, James, and David are next, because they are already digging into the voting booth scandal. And Quinn is trying to find out who set her up, which was Hollis. And David and James are trying to find out who's behind the voting booth scandal, which again is Hollis and all of them that was in that room. And so before Hollis allows himself to go down, he says he's going to bring down the whole house of cards. So he's ready to clean house. And when Hollis cleans house, he wants everybody dead, okay? So how is Olivia going to prevent Hollis from killing off Quinn, David, and James? Because she's going to have to figure out some kind of way to get this guy either out of the White House or under control some kind of way. Mellie has to know something. Mellie didn't want to get out of that car, and she didn't want Fitz to get out of the car. So she knew that something was about to go down. Did she know he was going to get shot? Or did she know that the press secretary was going to be taken out? Either way, she knew something was about to happen. And for her to know, that means she's involved some kind of way. Is she in cahoots with Hollis? Did Hollis want the press secretary dead and Mellie want the president dead? And think about this. What did she tell him, the president, Fitz? That she was carrying the American baby and would have the sympathy of the whole world to make her president. So how much more sympathy would she get being the widow with the American baby? Just something to think about. So she may have decided, you know what, Fitz is not going to act right. Fitz is not going to leave Olivia alone, and I'm just going to have to blow him away. Like she promised him, if he gets involved with Olivia again, if he sees Olivia again, she's going to blow him away. Simply because she feels that as the wife of the president who's carrying the American baby and her husband was slain, she would be a shoo-in as the president. Now, of course, she couldn't just take over as the president, but she would definitely run after the vice president did her little stint. So, but yeah, so it could be you know, that the vice president, Mellie, and Hollis has plotted this scheme up, and once the vice president do her stint, you know, because she's an older lady, then Mellie says figured she would come in and take over on the next voting, because Fitz is in his second term, so that would give the vice president 2 years to be the president, and then after Mellie has her baby, you know, she's got 9 months or a year to get the baby under control, and then boom, she's the president. So could be that those three have something in common. They all have something to gain from the death of that press secretary and the president. All right, just my thoughts. And then we have Fitz. Of course, Fitz is in a coma, tweeting on, you know, doing coma tweets and all that kind of stuff. But he's in a coma, and of course he's not going to die, and no, he's not going to get killed off the show. He will wake up out of the coma, but I believe my prediction is Scandal is back. All right, you guys, be blessed and a blessing. And this is Gladiator Scandalicious signing off. Bye.